reacts to everything that happens on Saturday. They do it fresh Sunday at 11 a.m. Central Time. So make sure you're tuned in for that. We'll talk more Oklahoma Auburn coming up next here on Locked On Sooners.
You are Locked On Sooners, your daily podcast on the Oklahoma Sooners. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Once again, thanks for making Locked On Sooners your first listen every single day. Shout out to all the everydayers out there. Tune in and subscribe to the show wherever you get your podcasts. We're part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day. So, Jay, just as we go into Saturday, what is your kind of overarching feeling about Oklahoma heading into this game?
I think the big thing for me is how we strategically go in here and we force Auburn to play us similarly to the way that we forced Alabama and Michigan to conform to us. Honestly, even like Missouri before like the last 2 minutes of the game. This
when
game
Drew Pine decided he was an all-pro quarterback all of a sudden.
Bro, I don't even want we were hashing all of
Put
this.
that guy in the college football Hall of Fame.
Again. You just picked the scab, John. Minutes. John, why are you picking my scabs? That's rude. Sorry. I'm bleeding now. Now my burger shirt's messed up. You've ruined my burger shirt. Thank you. Now I'm bleeding all over the place. And that's what it is. Sorry. That was a scab. But you're right. We do need to – we got to go into this game with the mindset of we can't let them score. Like, people have asked me my scores and stuff. I'm sticking to my crazy score that we had from the crossover. I'm thinking 25-9. Yep. And I'm thinking that we ain't going to let no touchdowns happen. It's going to be field goal after field goal because, unfortunately, our quarterback likes to take risk. One of those might be a tip that ends up leading into a field goal, which is okay as long as that's it and we go back and score. So I kind of anticipate that in this game, the push is going to be, it's going to be a lot of clock burn because it's going to be a lot of running. But we're also going to make sure that Auburn is forced to play the game that they don't want to play, which is the way that we did Alabama. I'm expecting the exact same thing.
Yeah, I'm expecting that actually Oklahoma is going to run the ball well, and they're going to run it early and often. Tory Blaylock is going to get off to a really good start, and it's going to take Auburn by surprise. The speed that he's got working towards the outside, that's going to open things up. They've been setting a lot of this up with some of the pop pass, the jet sweep stuff to Isaiah Satania and Deion Burks. We saw how the counter game is going to play for Oklahoma. It's going to work out well where they're going to have that jet sweep coming across and they're going to be so focused on that. And Torrey's going to take the handoff going the other direction and have running room. He's been really good to start his season. I think this is going to be one of those games that we look at and like, he's a star. Like, he's a star in the making that has an opportunity to go down as one of Oklahoma's best. I think the run game, the run blocking gets off to a good start. They get off to a strong start. They take the challenge that Auburn is going to pose and they exceed expectations. And that's going to help set John Mateer up for another big day. I think whether he goes over 300 passing yards, I think he's going to have another day where he's approaching or exceeds 300 total yards rushing and passing in this one. And we've seen what he can do when Ben Arbuckle puts the game on his shoulders, and he's going to thrive once again.
All right, great. I like that. Makes me feel good. So, John, this is what I need from you right now. I need you to you're going to give me 2 absurd predictions for this game. I want you to go ridiculous. Okay. Now, I don't want you to say we're going to throw for 1,000 yards. Let's be realistic in some capacity. But I want you to give me 2 good predictions. We're going to clip this, and I want the people to hear it.
Okay, so I was going to come on here and say that Jaren Kanik's going to get his first touchdown of the season. But I'm going to say, because we got vibes going, that we're going to get 2 Jaren Kanik touchdowns.
Boom.
In this game. He's going to continue to have big numbers in the receiving yardage game, but he's going to score twice for Oklahoma.
And that's kind of a weakness that Auburn showed against Baylor. Michael Trigg was out there catching them balls. I'm agreeing with you. I think Kanik gets 100 yards. I think he gets 2 touchdowns just because they're not going to be able to stop him. I think that Tory Blaylock finishes the game with 100 yards rushing. And I actually think that John Mateer finishes 300 and 100. I'm here for all the ridiculousnesses in this game.
Let's go.
It's going to be spread out with the wide receiver room. And I think that the one player that emerges outside of Jaren Kanik, Zion Kearney. I think this is the game where he finally pops. and we just have the youth movement going at Oklahoma.
Yeah, I mean, great way to attack an Auburn defense that's really good up front. Spread them out. And you've got the quarterback that you can actually play the spread game with. Auburn doesn't have that. Nope. Again, I believe that Jackson has all the tools. I just don't know if he's the guy that you want throwing 40 times just yet. He's got to prove that to me still.
I had somebody say to me that he felt like Jackson Arnold was like a light version of John Mateer.
He is.
And he really is.
He's when he said that, I was like, you're right. He's a less confident and a more indecisive version of John Mateer.
Yeah. Yeah. A little bit thinner. If he puts a little bit more weight on, which not technically he's got the weight. He needs the thickness as far as the muscle go. But no, I totally agree. I think he is a light version. I think that the way Mateer plays, Jackson Arnold had the confidence and learned the confidence. He could be John Mateer and maybe a little bit more.
Had he decided 100%. To stick around for a year?
Yeah. Hey, if Auburn fans take care of him,
yeah,
he should come back next season, and I think he'd have a really good year next year.
I need my guy though to get in the weight room and thicken those legs up a little bit. If that's the way he wants to play, dude's got to
squat 550, Bubba.
You got to find yourself some Jalen Hurts legs, some John Mateer legs. If you want to be the running quarterback, Tim Tebow legs, because you can't run the ball 16, 20 times if you don't got good legs. Now, he's shown that he's capable of doing that, but to do it over the course of a season, that's a different story. I'm still sticking with my 31-17 Oklahoma win because I just feel like Oklahoma's the better offense. Oklahoma's the better defense. Where Auburn has been successful is Oklahoma's strength on defense, and that's in the run game. Oklahoma's run defense is good. I don't care who it's been against. They were really good last year. They're better this year because Dominic Williams is better. Grayson Halton is better. Jaden Jackson is better. David Stone is better. Your defensive ends, you have a more complete unit. And I think you're still really good at linebacker, even though you lost Danny Stutzman. That's the true. Emergence of Samuel Masigo, the improvement with Kip Lewis, the improvement with Kobe McKenzie. Your linebacker room is really good as well. So I think that they're just a better run defense than what they were even last year. And on the flip side of things, where Auburn struggles, Oklahoma has thrived in the passing game so far. You're going to get big games out of somebody in the passing game. It's been a different guy each week leading Oklahoma Sooners in receiving yards. It could be Jaren Kanak this week if Jay's prediction is right. And I would not be surprised if that's the case. But you've had Keontae Lewis, you've had Deion Burks, you've had Isaiah Satania all lead Oklahoma in receiving yards. And this week it could be another person. And I think they're going to have a game, somebody with a big yardage game in this one.
Me too. I think we're going to have a big wide receiver game, a big tight. I think that Sawyer Robertson threw for 400 yards. I think we can get close to that.
Yeah. And I don't necessarily need him to throw for 400 yards. I just go win the game, most importantly. But if you do it because you're throwing it, because they can win in a lot of different ways.
Yeah, there's so many ways to do it.
Whether it's the screen game with Isaiah Satania, whether it's the pop pass game with Satania or Burks, whether it's in the short part of the field with Jaren Kanak, catching and running, or down in the intermediate over the middle. Like, they can win in so many ways that's what makes them difficult to stop, is because it's not just hey, we're running a bunch of comeback routes, we're running a bunch of slants. They've got a big passing playbook that they can pull from, but they don't have to throw it down the field to win and to gain yards. They can throw it in the short area, and they got the guys like Burks and Satania that can win after the catch and pick up yards. So I just think it just sets up for Oklahoma to have a significant win in this one.
Me too. I think Oklahoma has a very good chance of doing that as well. I think that we've got the horses for it.
Yeah.
We just got to go out there and do it.
Absolutely. They've got to believe that they can do it because everybody else believes they can do it. Now it's time to go show it. It's put up or shut up time. Go do it.
Shut up.
Yep. And thankfully, listen, I think as important as any of that, this team, what I've seen from them so far through 3 games, they are a workman-like team.
They really are.
They are about their business. They're not showing a lot of flash. It was Gabe Eichert on the In the Weeds show with him and Teddy talking about one of Torrey Blaylock's touchdowns and how he scored and he just handed the ball to the ref. Like, when was the last time you saw a running back do that? Like, just score and hand the ball to the ref.
It's been a while.
I'm cool with it. Like, I don't need to see a celebration out of everybody, but that just, to me, helps reflect that they're just about the business. They're just going to go play football. They're not about much else. So
they know they have to prove a lot more. Mm-hmm. And so their focus is, we're not going to get bulletin board material. We're going to go out there and we're going to prove ourselves. And that's how we do it. Win
between the lines. It doesn't matter if you win Monday through Friday. You got to go win on Saturday. And I think this team is set up to do that. Let us know your score prediction over on YouTube or on social media. Wherever you like to follow us on social media, you can do so at Locked On Sooners on X, formerly known as Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Here on YouTube, you can follow us. Make sure you hit the subscribe button wherever you download and listen to podcasts. Follow Jay at Unfair Sports. Go check out his channel, Unfair Sports, for more Oklahoma Sooners and college football coverage. You can follow me at John 9 Williams and read my work covering the Sooners over at SoonersWire.com. These Burger Time shirts are not a paid endorsement. We both just wanted to have some Burger Time shirts.
We have to support Jaron Kanik.
I love burgers. I love Jaron Kanik. I think Burger the dog is pretty awesome. I think it'd be really fun if Jaron Kanik scored a touchdown and Burger was there in the end zone and he pulled like a dog treat out of his sock and handed it to him. I think that'd be
the old school Sharpie. I love it.
Exactly. Like, that'd be super fun. And I didn't notice it until just the other day that Burger was wearing number 7, Jaron Kanik's old number.
Yep.
That's kind of fun. Anyway, nice little digression. Big game from Jaron Kanik this week. I just think it's in the cards. It's in the stars. Saw it written on the tarot cards, whatever you like to look at. But no, just feeling it. It's vibes. Until next time, he's Jay Smith. We will be live after the show to talk Oklahoma versus Auburn. After the game here on YouTube. So make sure you're tuned in for that as well, to break down everything that happens in Oklahoma versus Auburn. Man, I'm so excited for this game. It's going to be a blast. Too. It's SEC time, guys. This is what we get ready for. All of it builds to this. He's Jay. I'm John. Boomer.
Sooner.